What is up, you guys? It's Dee. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. In today's tutorial, I'm going to be showing you guys how to actually go about DIYing this cute top that I made. And you probably might have seen it in one of my shorts, and I'm simply in love. I've always wanted to have this top, and now that I have it, I'm like, yes, slay. And now that I have it, you can have it too. So be sure to follow along with the tutorial, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Okay guys, so I have got my patterns over here. I took this matching thread for the fabric, but yeah, I only have one. I can't seem to find my white threads, but that's besides the point. Got some pins, some fabric scissors, and the actual fabric, and I'm pretty sure you guys are familiar with this fabric. It is the same one that I did the DIY Rihanna Pinterest inspired dress. It's the same one that I used for the patchwork crop top. So yeah, we're gonna use it again because I actually got this fabric for 45 rand and I just haven't managed to get rid of it. Like it's a lot. And I think whatever is left over, I might probably make a skirt, but I don't want to lie and say I'm going to do it because chances are I might not. Not quite yet, but I don't know. We'll see as we go. Okay, so this is how I set up my machine. I have my first needle, my left needle on N, my second needle on -2, my upper looper on -2, and my lower looper on -1, and my stitch width is on 3. So let's get sewing. I've already did like a tester and it actually came out well. Like this is how it looks like, and this is how the back looks like after multiple struggles of like looking for the right settings of tension. Honestly, even if you have the book, you really can't win. Okay, for this step, you probably will need an iron, but I'm not gonna do that. So I know this is my half, right? So this is my half, and I don't want it to be bulky. So one side is gonna go on the other side, and the other side is gonna go on the other side. So you see, that way it's nice and proper and cute and just ready to serve. And essentially what you want to do is you just want to take a pin and just like pin everything in place. But before you do that, just make sure that everything is, proper. And then you just want to pin it just like this. There, and you're gonna go ahead around and make sure that everything is where it needs to be. I would like to just pin this. Pin it, and there you go. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take your t-shirt, your top, right? You're gonna flip it. So sorry for this very awkward angle. You're gonna flip it just like so, and then you're gonna want to find an area like that's gonna basically, okay, seam, right? And what you want to do is you want to place it like this, like seam on seam. You need to make sure that these seams are aligning, right? And essentially you're going to do exactly that, and you're going to pin it. Opposite side, you're going to make sure that everything is perfectly aligned. So on the opposite side as well, just want to make sure that everything stretches evenly, just like this. Then once again, you're going to take your pin, just making sure that it's laying in the right direction. Going to take a pin, and you're just going to pin like so. Then in the middle, going to pin it again right here at the back, right? That way it's evenly stretched out. So you're just going to pin it just like this. Just make sure everything is aligning and all the fabrics are together. And then for your front, you're going to pull it up because your front is rounded. So you're going to pull it up, going to make sure that everything is, stretching with one another. And you're going to pin that too. And there you go. Now you can start sewing all around. As you can see, I've detached my piece, this piece of my overlocker, so I can sew my neckline. So I'm gonna go ahead and place my neck piece over here and just lift it up just a little bit so that I can put everything in there. Okay, and now I'm ready to sew. When you're done sewing your neckline, it should look something like this. Obviously, it does depend on what machine are you using to sew. I'm using my overlocker, but I'm pretty sure it will be much more smoother if you start with your sewing machine and then follow up with your overlocker. As you can see, I tried to line these seams together, and I think I did a pretty good job. Once you're done doing that, you're going to want to iron this so that it lays flat like this. Also iron your side, your shoulder seams so that they also lay flat towards the back, and then iron your side seams so that they also lay towards the back. So I'm gonna do that tomorrow morning because I'm actually quite sleepy, but I actually just want to show you guys how I'm gonna fix up my this. As you can see, there's like excess fabric, and also the hem. Okay, just to do some damage control, I'm going to take my top, and I can see where I started to go wrong and just trim accordingly. Just follow it up. I don't want to tear the overlocker, but there we go. And that is the first side. Now let's move on to the other side. So as you can see, this one is a bit different compared to the other side. So I'm going to start here at the bottom and just going to follow it up. all the way. And there we got it. Super nice, super neat, super tidy. Then at the bottom, let's see. I don't really have a problem with my hem, if I'm being honest, but I'm just going to clean up the excess thread over here and then just make sure that everything aligns in one smooth line. And there I have it. So for you guys who are probably going to take a step further, you are going to go ahead and, just maybe fold. If you have an overlocker, you can overlock the ends and then fold and then top stitch. But if your fabric doesn't frail, you really don't have to overlock. You can just top stitch. And if you don't have an overlocker, then what you can do is double fold, like maybe fold 0.5 and then fold another 1 centimeter, depending obviously on the thickness of your top, and then you can just do a top stitch. And you can do the same as well for your armholes. But as for me, honey, I'm ready to slay tomorrow.